Welcome to episode 11 of our series Sands of Time. On the previous episodes, we saw how the Egyptians were able to discover the power of the sun and use solar energy to build the pyramids. Today, let's talk about who the Egyptians really were. Giza, a place where the desert sands meet the eternal gaze of stone monuments, a place sanctified by both time and devotion. It wasn't simply a choice that led the ancient Egyptians to build here, it was a calling. In the era when Khufu's monumental pyramid took shape, 3 smaller pyramids rose alongside it, like celestial companions guiding it to the heavens. Built as tributes to the great king, these 3 smaller pyramids were neither grandiose nor towering, but their purpose was no less significant. They symbolized dedication, a testament of honor and loyalty from those who had labored under the Egyptian sun to build Khufu's path to eternity. Around these sacred pyramids, more structures began to emerge, mastabas, rectangular tombs of stone reserved for those who had served with distinction. Here, priests, foremen, and even workers who had committed their lives to the pharaoh's cause found their eternal rest. To be granted a final resting place in the shadow of Khufu's pyramid was one of the highest honors imaginable, a sacred privilege extended only to those most loyal. For these Egyptians, proximity to the pharaoh in life and in death meant an eternal connection to the divine path he blazed through time and space. The Great Pyramid, like the sun itself, found its anchor in the east. Its orientation pointed to the rising sun, embodying the rebirth of each day and the renewal of all life. For the Egyptians, the east symbolized creation, light, and the genesis of existence itself, qualities associated with their great deity, Re, the sun god. This was a civilization that revered precision in all things, and this alignment was no arbitrary choice. It was a compass, not only for the king, but for all Egyptians, guiding them through the cycles of life, death, and beyond. Yet the alignment had a deeper meaning beyond simple cardinal directions. The north, a mysterious and foreign region to the Egyptians, was largely ignored. The north held no sacred roots, and in the Egyptian worldview, it was home to distant lands and tribes they saw as primitive and unknown. Instead, their eyes, their hearts were drawn south to the source of the Nile, the source of their people's lineage and spiritual origins. This southern connection led to the building of cities along the Nile's southern flow, a reminder that each step forward led them closer to their ancestral essence. Were the pyramids indeed created as final tombs for kings? This question has puzzled scholars, priests, and travelers across millennia. The massive, imposing granite sarcophagi that rested inside these pyramids were found empty, their purposes and meanings shrouded in ambiguity. Those who have searched for mummies within these stone enclosures have often found none. In place of royal bodies, the Egyptians laid their dead to rest in elaborately carved wooden coffins. These coffins, adorned with symbols and inscriptions, held the mummies of both noble and common folk alike, and thus the question echoes: were the grand stone vessels truly meant for bodies, or were they intended for something beyond the physical realm? For the Egyptians, the answer lay in the sun. Life, as they believed, sprang forth from Re, the mighty deity who granted light, warmth, and growth to all of creation. They saw within themselves a spark of that divine light, a small sun, an eternal flame that persisted through both life and death. This internal ray gave each Egyptian a connection to the divine, a role in the great cosmic cycle. In life, this light shone through their actions, while in death, it ascended to the heavens. The body, empty and inert, was destined to return to the earth, but the spirit, the fragment of Re within, embarked on a journey into the eternal sky. Thanks for watching episode 11. Please select the video showing up on the screen to watch the next episode. And as always, keep wising up.